Alright, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. I came to tell you some very sad news. I need to cue up some sad music. It's very sad. So basically what I'm coming to tell you is that the Bing points that I've been touting, telling you how great it is, telling you how you get free stuff for searching with Bing and doing their little program, it's been nerfed big time, to the point that people are so upset they're just stopping using it. So basically, what I see this as Microsoft throwing in the towel on their Bing search engine. So I don't think that's going to be around much longer. But it was good while it lasted. It was fun. So let's talk about some of the things I got with it. So as you know, I've been doing this for a few years now. Probably around 8 years, I think, 8 or 9 years. And through the collection of points, you can turn it in for Amazon money, you can turn it in for Microsoft money, and you can purchase items from stores, like Amazon. Like one of the big things that I purchased, was my Series X. Saved a lot of Bing points for that. And so let's talk about some of the things that I bought with it and just cue some more sad music, I guess. So I was able to get the Atari Fight Stick Duo. It's an actual arcade feeling dual stick with all the buttons, trackball, everything. Has all the Atari games on it, and then I loaded on a bunch of other games. And so I also got the Retroid Pocket, and that is really cool. The Ambernick, did a video on that. I also did my Frigate Egg. That I did a video on that, and that was a really cool one. That one's died since, which is really sad, because I had a ton of games on it. But that one's dead. But these are things that I bought with the Bing points. And so what they did was, normally you could go in, you could just search the Bing points, get your points added, do their little quizzes or read their articles, and you would get 5 to 10 points for each one you did. So what they did was they cut the articles back from 5 to 10 to 2 and 1 points each. And then they made it to where your searches, you can only do, I'm not sure the exact number, but it's like 3 searches an hour. And so it just makes it to where it's not even worth doing. And a lot of people are upset. You can see articles written about. People are just outraged about this. And the thing is, I understand. It was a freebie. It is something that Microsoft did to give out points to try to incentivize people to use their search engine and to use their points to buy games or memberships or whatever it may be. And so it's a freebie. I'm not mad about them either discontinuing or doing this. It's frustrating because they think that people are stupid. They think by cutting back the points and saying, look, you can still do Bing, that people are going to be like, yeah, sure, that sounds great. Well, unfortunately, no. And the backlash they've gotten has been tremendous. People are outraged. People are very, very upset, and for a good reason. Because when you offer something as a company, then people take advantage of it. That helps your company. The only reason they did the Bing points was to get more searches in their search engine, their Bing search engine, and to get more people onto the Microsoft products. And so they just decided that they were giving away too much. And instead of coming out and telling people, look, we are hemorrhaging this much money because of this program, instead of being honest with the consumer and just saying, look, as of, December 1st or whatever it is, the Bing points are going to be cut in half, period. That's just the way it is. But we're going to give you a couple months to get used to that. So we're going to keep telling you, hey, we're going to be lowering this in December. We're going to be lowering this in December. If they would have done that, a lot more people would be forgiving of it. But to pretend like they're doing something better, the whole point was like, oh, it's down for a bit, it's for maintenance because we're making it better for everyone else. And then they come back and they tell you that you can't earn the amount of points that you need to buy anything decent. Then that's going to make a lot of people mad, and that is what they've done. And so there is massive outrage because of it, and I understand that. But I also understand that, it is a freebie. I mean, they're giving stuff for free. And so, I understand Microsoft's position. They don't want to give away so much money every month, or however long it takes to collect for something. But at the same time, the consumer had gotten used to it. It's a service that they were providing that they all of a sudden nerfed and are cutting. And that is not how you keep consumers on your side. So Microsoft's going to have a tough time with that. And so, I will keep doing the weekly search things, not the search engine things, but I'll keep doing the weeklies, because as you do the weeklies, you get bonus points for consecutive weeks. And eventually it turns into what I could have gotten in about a week. It'll take me about a month to a month and a half. But someone in my position where, really what else am I going to do? I will keep doing it. For somebody who just casually does it, outside of their other activities in life, I don't see anybody continuing this. And I see Bing failing. I think you're going to see Bing gone within the year. It's just my prediction. So let's talk about some of the cool stuff that I've gotten from the Bing points. You may remember the Atari Fight Stick. It was the arcade unit. It was about yay big. And it was pretty big, and it had 2 joysticks and a trackball, and it came with all the Atari games on it. That was pretty awesome. And this thing, like I said, I am grateful for their little incentive program, because it got me quite a bit of stuff. I've gotten a ton of games, because if you turn the points in for Microsoft money, it actually accumulates faster, because it costs less to buy the Microsoft money than it does to, say, the Amazon gift certificates. So I got Diablo 4, and it's a cool game. I played it a little bit. I haven't played it a lot, because when we first moved here, we didn't have an internet connection, and that's a game that requires an always online. And so I haven't gone back and picked it up, but I did enjoy what I played. But a game that I've really loved is Starfield. You can see my review on it in one of my other videos. But that was bought with Bing points. And, like I said, I am grateful for the Bing points. I am grateful that they offered that, because it gave me the opportunity to keep getting a game or an item every now and then that I couldn't otherwise get. A couple other cool things that I got with it was like the Anbernic little handheld that plays all the retro games. Got a couple of those, and I've done videos on those as well. You can look at the past, and it's fun, and I do, like I said, I do appreciate Microsoft for giving the points out and letting us do this. But the problem is, once you get somebody used to something and then take it away, you got to be wise in how you do that. Microsoft was not wise in how they did that. And so they have upset a ton of people, including myself to a certain degree. But at the same time, it's coupled with appreciation for them giving us the opportunity to get the points to get items. I've gotten quite a few games from it. I've gotten quite a few items. And, yeah. So if I had turned you on to the Bing points earlier, you might want to rethink it this now, because I'm going to come back and tell you, if you have any kind of life outside of, if you are homebound, you might as well keep it up. But if you have a life at all, it's not worth it. Don't do it. And it's very sad, because it was a good run, and it got me some cool things. And so hopefully Microsoft gets enough backlash that they reverse some of it. I honestly don't know what they're going to do. They've got to figure out some way to make the money up for paying, 70, or what was it, $70 billion on Activision Blizzard. And so they've got to make that money up, and I understand that. But at the same time, you just can't do that to your fans. You just can't do that to people. And so I look forward to the responses. I look forward to how Microsoft responds to the responses they're going to get. Because they're going to get a lot of negativity. Just a lot of negativity. And that hurts the brand. And that's the bottom line, is you can't hurt your brand. And so it'll be interesting to see what they do. I'll keep you updated on that, let you know how that's going and what's going on with that. But yeah, so it was a shocker to me the way they changed it, because it was just a slap in the face. Just one day it's working, the next day they nerfed the entire thing. And there's a lot of backlash coming. So, okay, I'm going to get back to my normal videos. I'm going to do a game next. I don't know which game yet, but I will do a game because I like doing game videos. And yeah, I will see you next time.